Hi, folks, and welcome to Ron's Rants. I'm Ron, and I'm here to rant. So, Hawaii, they're at it again. Yes, they're at it again. Shutting down the state, closing the beaches, closing the parks. I'll tell you a little story. Take my dogs out to the dog park the other night. My understanding was we are closed at 12 o'clock. It's about 8 o'clock at night. I'm out there. Not 5 minutes. Here comes security. Sir, you can't be out here. I felt like I was in a communist country. I felt like I was in China or some country, or Russia or Nazi Germany even. That's what I felt like. I said, well, my understanding was it's 12 o'clock tonight. No, it's now. You can't be in any parks. You can't be in any. I said, well, I'm just walking my dogs real quick. No, you have to leave now. Tell me something. How did they get there in 5 minutes? I'll tell you how they got there. Someone called them. You hear about all this contact tracing and everything? It's pretty bad when your neighbors are out there watching you. Oh, I'm going to report him. Why? Why are we reporting our citizens to each other? Have we got to that point in this country? You should be mad about that, as I am. That should piss you off. And yeah, I've got my dandruff up, and rightfully so, because they are taking away our freedoms. And it starts with this damn mask. Do you realize the human body is the best machine that God has ever designed? It's got a system in it that fights viruses. It's called an immune system. And if you keep that immune system, if you keep this body healthy, if you eat right, if you exercise, if you live a healthy lifestyle and take care of it, it will fight any disease. I promise you. Studies have been done. Listen to the doctors today. You've got one set of doctors, oh no, you got to hunker down and you got to stay in your house. Let me ask you this. The people of Hawaii, I know, are smart people. They're good people. I love the people of Hawaii. I live here. I moved here to enjoy paradise. And now all I've done is been stuck in my house because I'm told by the authorities that I've got to wear a mask, that I've got to hunker down, that I've got to go into my house and be safe. If that's the lifestyle you want to live, go in your house and stay there forever. Because you think COVID's going away? You think it's just magically going to disappear after the first of the year? Well, it may after the elections. That's a possibility. But let me ask you a question, because you're, as I said, you're smart people. How come you've got the homeless people that are not under the same rules, okay? They don't wear masks, okay? They live in close proximity. They sure don't live a healthy lifestyle. And they don't live a cleanliness style either, where they get washed on a regular basis and they sanitize, all the things we're being asked to do. So think about that. How come that they're not dying? How come they're not laying all over our streets? We have one of the largest populations of homeless people in the country. How come? Because it's not as bad as they say. Okay, sure, there are people with underlying ailments and older folks that may need care and a different kind of care and should take more of a precautions. I understand that. But the general population, the healthy population, the young kids, people that take care of themselves and they get out and exercise and take, eat right and go to the beach and get sunshine. Don't you think that's important? That's what's going to keep us healthy. And none of these doctors, none of this bull that you hear from our government, and I'm talking about our local government, our mayor, our governor, our lieutenant governor, they're all speaking the same language. And as long as we listen to them, we will stay in our house. Do you think COVID is going away? So what happens in 6 months? Is it going to be gone? What about you? What about the people that are out of business, that have been forced their businesses to close? What about the people who can't feed their families? Come on, Hawaii, wake up. This is Ron Rans. I'm giving it to you straight. Listen to me. Stop being afraid. You cannot live in fear. This country was founded on courage. And our forefathers never wanted this. They never wanted our people restricted by a tyrannical government. So don't let it happen. And I am a conservative, and I vote for Trump because he's the only one trying to clean this up. If you don't believe me, look at all his promises. He kept all his promises. And he is fighting the corrupt leftist Democrats. And if you're a Democrat, I'm sorry, but you need to change your affiliation because they are corrupt. They are not the old Democrats of the past. My mother was a Democrat. We always had discussions, not always friendly, about politics because she felt if you're a Democrat, you're great. No, that's not true. And the Republicans are not great either. But there's one man standing up for truth and justice and liberty in this country, and that's Donald Trump. Vote for him in November. Don't hide in your house anymore. I'm Ron, and I'm giving it to you straight. God bless you. God bless America. And we'll talk soon. Thank you.